Take a look at this, folks. Pittsburgh is about to hit a rough patch, and folks are getting worried. Starting now, if you call the cops in Pittsburgh because someone's messing around, stealing stuff, or even worse, between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m., don't expect them to show up. Now, 3 a.m. and 7 a.m., it is dark because it's usually getting light around 7:45 due to daylight saving time. So it's dark between those 4 hours. Like they said, no police is rolling up for theft, harassment, criminal, mischief, or even burglary. So we have a tweet from @InWokeness basically saying, breaking, Pittsburgh police will no longer respond to certain calls and will instead be redirecting people to a telephone unit. Those crimes include theft, harassment, criminal mischief, burglary alarms, etc. Additionally, there will only be 20 police officers patrolling the entire city from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. This comes amidst staffing shortages. This tweet has 2.6 million views. 2.6 million views has seen it and heard it as well. Now we have more on what's actually going on behind the police department. So the police stations will be ghost towns. I mean, everybody is talking about this right now. It even got Elon Musk attention, and he's basically responding to another tweet that basically saying the same thing about @libs of TikTok saying Pittsburgh will no longer respond to certain calls, including theft, harassment, criminal mischief, and burglary alarms. It's basically telling people to buy ammo, buy firearms. The police will not protect you. And Elon Musk is basically saying, so they will only respond to extreme violence? Makes you think, right? And also people are wondering, who's going to be looking out for the women, kids, and elderly? How many women, the elderly, and the children will be targeted? Effectively, it's the wild, wild west between 3 to 7 a.m. as stated by firearms, by ammo, practice shooting. If I was a criminal or a drug dealer, I know what my hours of operation will be. So, like people are saying, it's like they're living in a movie. The wild, wild west, but not the fun kind. Okay, with cops stepping back during those hours, it's a free-for-all for trouble. And then we have actually breaking at 9/11, basically saying the same thing. What could go wrong? Pittsburgh police will stop sending officers to certain emergency calls. Will redirect them to telephone unit. I want you guys to take a look at this video because this is basically the city of Pittsburgh, the police officer crew, basically giving Pittsburgh major update changes right from their city. So let's take a look.
So when there's a event that doesn't require, it's not in progress, we're going to take and reroute that call to our telephone reporting unit, which will be operational from 7 a.m. to 3 a.m. And then the hours from 3 a.m. to 7, those calls will be queued up for the person that comes in at 7 a.m. to take the reports in the morning.
You heard what he said. There's major updates going on right now. And if you're in trouble, you're on your own. You'll call 11 and it's a chat, not a rescue. Just 20 officers covering all of Pittsburgh in the wee hours. They say it's enough, but hey, if you or me hiding from a burglar at 3 a.m., jotting down the ordeals for the record is not going to cut it at all. I mean, we're looking at major changes, no cops for what they're calling non-emergency stuff. Basically, they're saying you got an issue, you're talking it over the phone. And yeah, this is happening because basically they're short on police, way short. I mean, 20 officers, that's really short. Everyone's talking, including the residents, the council, even the police union. This isn't just a little shakeup, it's a whole new game. But let's talk about what could go wrong. Pittsburgh's basically rolled out the red carpet for trouble. A 4-hour window where it's open season for crime. That's unheard of. You dial 911 hoping for help and what? You get a whole time longer than your music playlist. I mean, this move that they're trying to make, it's a big gamble. And if crime spikes, you gotta wonder, will other cities follow suit? Because a lot of other cities are actually short on polices too. Imagine a trend where calling for help gets you a wait time instead of an actual response. They might even include AI in this stuff, right? AI police. I mean, who's to know what's really going to go on behind this stuff? I mean, maybe they're using new technology to help with this. I mean, that's what it sounds like. I mean, they're using AI to give you guys robotic responses. I mean, it's a wild thought, right? But here we are. Pittsburgh's experiment could be a sign of things to come elsewhere. if we're not careful. It's kind of funny in a you gotta laugh or you'll cry way. Hello, this is 911. Your whole time is now 4 hours. Yeah, that type of you laugh or cry later. But for real, this is a developing story that's going to need some serious attention. So you gotta keep your eye on this one. They basically told criminals, here's your shot. And that's something we've got to talk about. What do you think? If crime does jump up, could this be the new normal in other places too? Drop your thoughts and hey, hit that subscribe button for more updates on this because it's a conversation we need to have, Pittsburgh. Stay safe and let's look out for each other. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.